Right now, thousands of people are betting real money on whether your paycheck disappears this year. Not a prediction, not a headline, a live betting market, and the odds keep moving. So, is 2026 the year the economy finally breaks? Stick around, because the answer isn't what you think. Hey, if you felt like prices are still too high, jobs feel shaky, and every news channel is arguing with itself about a recession, you're not imagining it. In the next 3 minutes, I'll show you exactly what the experts are really saying, why they can't agree, and, most importantly, what you should actually do about it. No fear-mongering, just facts. Here's the wild part. Ask 10 economists if we're heading into a recession in 2026, and you'll get 10 different answers. One major investment bank puts the odds at 35%. A well-known research firm dropped their number from 40% down to 30%. A prediction market, where people bet real cash, has it as low as 12%. But a survey of nearly 90% of the world's top chief economists says the global economy is about to slow down regardless. Confusing, right? It's like 5 doctors looking at the same X-ray and arguing about whether the patient is sick. So who's actually right? Honestly, nobody knows for sure. But here's what they do agree on. 3 things keep showing up in every conversation. 1. Housing is frozen. Buyers aren't buying. Sellers aren't selling. Mortgage rates are still high enough that people are just waiting. One legendary forecaster, the same guy who correctly called a recession back in the 1970s, says this frozen housing market is one of the biggest red flags right now. 2. Companies have stopped spending big. Business investment, the kind that builds factories and creates jobs, has slowed to a crawl compared to a few years ago. 3. Inflation is still sticky. We're not at the Fed's 2% target. We're closer to 3.5 to 4%. That means your grocery bill, your rent, your gas, it's not going back down fast. But here's the twist, and this is the part most videos won't tell you. The job market is still holding up. People are still spending money. And there's a massive wave of investment pouring into AI and energy infrastructure that's actually propping up growth right now. So we've got one hand pulling the economy down and another hand holding it up. That tug-of-war, that's exactly why nobody agrees. We're not in a recession. We're in the maybe zone. And the maybe zone is scarier than a straight answer, because it means you have to be ready for either outcome. So what do you actually do with all this? Simple. Stop trying to predict it and start preparing for it. That means build your emergency cash cushion, enough to cover a few months if things slow down. Don't panic sell your long-term investments over headlines. Watch your own spending. Not because a recession is guaranteed, but because being ready costs you nothing, and being caught off guard costs you everything. Think about 2008. Think about 2020. The people who came out ahead weren't the ones who predicted the crash perfectly. They were the ones who were simply ready. Here's the truth. Nobody, not banks, not billionaires, not prediction markets, actually knows for certain what 2026 has in store. But you don't need a crystal ball. You need a plan. If this video helped you make sense of the noise, hit subscribe, because I'm tracking this story every single month, and I'll show you exactly how it unfolds before the headlines catch up. Drop a comment. Do you think 2026 brings a recession? Let's see who's right. See you in the next one.